Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for y'all today. You got any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? Put them in there now. I'm going to try to make this a quicker show today. I got a lot going on. Still in New York. Glad everyone is here. Going to the NBA draft tomorrow. Y'all come through. All right. If you have any questions, comments, or super chats, put them in there now. If not, forever hold your peace. Give me 1 minute. We'll get started in just a second. Brooklyn Nets just made a trade with the Atlanta Hawks to get and the Boston Celtics in a 3-team deal. All right. Give me 1 second. Let everyone roll in here. Let everyone roll in. Ooh, okay. All right. Let me get everything up here. Let me get this. Let me get a sip of this. Thursday morning. All right. Let me get started. Let me deep dive into this, guys. I'll get into all this in just a minute, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all from social media. 3D Boxing blog. Please smash the like button. Subscribe if y'all have not already. Make sure to join the Patreon. In the Patreon, you guys get the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. There's $5 a month. Get y'all the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It gets you asked to book anything. It gets you request a video. It gets you the lock of the week. I gave you guys 2 locks of the week that hit last week. In addition to that, you guys get all the live betting, the updated props. You get the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. So make sure to join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that ticker below. I have it pinned in the chat. Just $5 a month gets you all the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. So make sure to join the Patreon. $5 a month. After y'all do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. The nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar, the Carnival Bar, carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, guys, please like, subscribe, smash the like button, subscribe if y'all have not already. We got a lot coming out, a lot that I want to get into. We've got lots of cards. We've got a Wednesday card. We've got a Thursday card. I don't know how you guys want to look at that. Yeah. We have a Wednesday card. We have a Friday card. We have lots of cards coming up. We got Deontay Wilder, which I'm doing a video on now. I'm going to have that Wilder video out for you guys in a little bit. I'm going to give you guys a lock as well. I like Liam Wilson and Liam Paro. I think you can take Liam Wilson by decision. And Liam Paro, that's a fight that I like a lot. I think that's a good bet. But we're going to get into that. I'm going to give you guys another lock. Not sure what my schedule is for tomorrow, but let's just take care of this show. then I will bring you the Wilder and Herndon video. I'll break that down. I definitely like Wilder by stoppage in that fight. I think that's an easy layup. We're gonna get into everything. There's a lot to get into, but we're gonna get into all of it, guys. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, please put them in there now. We're gonna break everything down. DraftKings has a lot more fights up there, so I want to get into all of that with you guys and answer any questions that y'all may have. All right, let me get through some of these. Yeah, Shane Jimenez has a low KO percentage. Well, you know, he's not a world-class guy to me, not even close. He's a guy that is an opponent level. I think that he can survive. I like Liam Wilson by decision for sure. Zordo money. I think Zordo is safe money. I would bet Zordo. I'm going to recommend everyone put Zordo in their bet. Oh, that's me. All right. I don't know. Put your makeup on. All right. Thank you, Rambler. Shout out Muscles. I see you, my dude. When you heading back home? I'm heading back home on Thursday, and then we'll be back to normal. We in here. It's great to have you, DJ. It's a fantastic to have you. Liam Wilson decision. I absolutely like Liam Wilson by decision. What's going on? It's good to be here, Havlock. What's up, Havlock? There's money on the table waiting to be snatched. There is. This is a pretty good weekend to make money. I agree, Muscles. We can definitely make money. Hey, Miron, the homie Miron is here. It's good to have you back, Miron. I haven't seen you in a couple of days. Hey, Gary, brother, how we doing? Galal got pieced up. I made some nice money. That's a good bet. I was not betting on that. The only thing I was betting was the over or the knockdown props. I was not betting on the outcome. I was not taking Udoifa at minus 330. Although I did think he would win. I thought it would be a dangerous fight. And I mean, he got his ass handed to him. He gets hit way too much. I just thought he was too fast, too skilled, that his skills, his athleticism would carry the day in a very, very difficult fight. Clearly, they did not, as he got his ass beat. Salute, Gary and chat. Anyone got Jean Pascal pulling up the upset? I'm trying to get to that video. I think there's a very good chance Pascal could pull that upset. A very good chance to pull that upset. Heavyweight, Makhmudov versus Ricardo Brown. Who winning? I haven't looked at the tape yet. I'm not super familiar with Ricardo Brown. Oh, this is on the Quebec card. Do you guys want me to get to this fight? I'm not that familiar with Ricardo Brown. Jamaican, 35 years old, 12-0, 11 knockouts. Fights predominantly in Toronto. Makhmudov is a decent heavyweight. He fought Guido Vianello. He fought Agit Caballal. He's been in there tough. If Ricardo Brown not the one, if he's not like that, he's probably going to lose. This is an interesting fight. I don't know. I don't really know Ricardo Brown. I will look into that. Not going the distance statistically looks like. You guys want me to get into that? I will. I can try to break down that video. Lock of the week: Makhmudov KOs 1 and 2. Ricardo Brown is tailor-made for Makhmudov. Now I feel like a moron. I'm not even familiar with Ricardo Brown. I gotta look into him. Is Euro in DraftKings? I don't follow the question. Sorry, I don't know. I don't follow the question. What up, 3D fam? Shout out to the Discord. What up, y'all? It's good to have you here, Carl. It's good to have you here. Anyone betting Bradley Ray versus Shaken Pitters? Personally leaning. I'm definitely leaning towards Ray. This is a fight I like a lot. I haven't on the tape yet, but I can tell you right now, I'm going to take Bradley Ray to win for sure. This seems to be a good week. A lot of fights. Majority of fights seem straightforward. No, yeah, it definitely looks like a good fight to make money on. A good fight week to make money on for sure. Thoughts on the over for the Billy fight? I would just take him Billy by stoppage. In Billy by stoppage against a shot fighter is a good bet. Billy by stoppage, I wouldn't get too cute with that. I would just parlay him Billy by stoppage, and I think you're good with that. Ricardo Brown is a big stiff that slaps when I gotta watch the tape on. Why do I know this guy? Hey, Goat, man, I haven't seen you, Goat. It's good to have you. Good to have you, Goat. Makhmadov, the archetypical glass cannon. I know Makhmadov. I don't know Ricardo Brown. What up, Cedric? What up, Cedric? Keeping an eye for the knockdown props. Paul Chavez might take under a half. Again, you guys can do what you want on Paul Chavez. I think Paul's probably going to win. I know for a fact that many fights, or at least one, I shouldn't say many, at least one fight in the past was fixed with Jake Paul against Andre August in December of 23. I'm very well aware. I know that for a fact. I know that firsthand. So, I guess secondhand, from the trainer, from a firsthand source of Andre August, that the fight was fixed. I'm just not touching Jake Paul fights. You guys, if you guys want to bet on it, you guys bet on it. You got to do it without my advice. I don't mean that begrudgingly or anything. I'm just not recommending anyone bet on those fights. I appreciate everything you do for the boxing community, Gary. Appreciate that, Red B. I appreciate that. All right. If you guys have any more questions, comments, love, super chats, put them in there now. Otherwise, I'm going to get into the book real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm not even going on allegedly. If they want to sue me, if anyone wants to sue me, I encourage them to do so. I would encourage them to sue me. I want to get to the bottom of this. So I'm not even using the word allegedly. I am saying that Jake Paul paid Andre August a sum of $300,000 to take a dive in the first round. If anyone on Jake Paul's team, if anyone who knows him is listening, you can come and sue me. Garrett, do you think Zordo gets the stoppage this weekend? I do. I think the best bet is for that fight not to go the distance, though, honestly. Someone is getting iced in that fight. I do think Zordo wins. I think Dorticos gets iced, but I think the better bet is just the fight not to go the distance. Are you going to do a breakdown of the Butler fight? Do you guys want a breakdown of the Butler fight? Jose de Jesus Macias. I can if you guys want. I can do a breakdown of it. I'm not. That's fine. I can do that. I wasn't planning on it, but I certainly can. All right. I can do that. That's not a problem. All right. Let's get into the. One more. DraftKings has the Butler. Yeah, he's minus 300. We're gonna get into that in just a minute. It's minus 300. We're gonna get into it in just a second. What's your take on the Farmer fight? It's a difficult fight to call. I like the over, and I like Farmer by decision. I like the over. Take the over. I think the over is the best bet. But if you guys want a plus money bet, we're gonna go through it real quick. I like Tevin Farmer in that fight for sure. All right. I'm gonna run through this real quick. Liam Wilson, I like. Liam Wilson over 8.5, I like. And I like Liam Wilson by decision at minus 165. I think those are all good bets. Christopher Guerrero, just throw that in your parlay. That's good money. That is good money. I still don't have Liam Paro on this, unfortunately. Stephen Butler, I like at minus 295. You guys want me to get into this fight, which I will. And Billy, if you can get Billy by stoppage, I definitely like Billy by stoppage for sure. I think at minus 380 and Billy by stoppage is a really good bet. I'm laying off of this. You can take that. It's just not a ton of benefit in that. Pascal insists like I still have to do the breakdown. I think Pascal's got an excellent chance. I probably like the fight to go over. I don't have a prop on that, unfortunately. God dang. Does anyone have an over prop on Pascal? I'd love to see the over prop. What you guys have as an over on Pascal? Deontay Wilder, I love that, and I love Bradley Ray. I don't have Wilder. If you can get Wilder by stoppage, I would take that. I'm going to give you guys your first parlay today. I like Tevin Farmer. I love the over 8.5 on that. I would take that. And Gilberto Ramirez. If you can get I like it to not go the distance as well. All right, so let me just run through all the bets that I like, and then I'm going to build a little parlay for you guys. Give me a second. I'm going to build a little parlay for y'all. Liam Wilson, money line, over 8.5. Liam Wilson, decision. I think at minus 165 is a really good bet. Christopher Guerrero at minus 2,500. I think, that's worth throwing if you want to bring your parlay down. Stephen Butler at minus 300. Christian and Billy by stoppage. I like that a lot. Christian and Billy on the money line, not great. Deontay Wilder, money line. I like that. Bradley Ray, money line. I like that. Tevin Farmer, money line. I like that. Floyd Schofield and Tevin Farmer over 8.5. I think that's a great value bet at minus 575. Gilberto Ramirez, money line. And the Gilberto Ramirez Dorticos fight to not go the distance to me is a beautiful bet. I would bet that as well. Okay, so there's about 13 bets there. Liam Wilson, money line, over on the Wilson fight. Liam Wilson by decision. I like that. Christopher Guerrero, Stephen Butler, Christian and Billy by stoppage. I like that. Deontay Wilder, money line. If you can get him by stoppage, just take him on stoppage. Bradley Ray, Tevin Farmer, money line, plus money bet there. Over on the Schofield and Gilberto Ramirez. Now, let me get this for you guys. All right, here's your first parlay. 4-leg parlay gets you down to minus 196. Over on Schofield, Wilder money line, Guerrero money line, Wilson money line. When we get the the prop on Wilder by stoppage, we're going to bet on Wilder and Billy by stoppage. We're going to do a little 2-leg parlay there. But I definitely like this. Wilder, Wilson, over on Schofield, Farmer, and Guerrero money line. That's a parlay I definitely like. It's gonna travel over a few days, but this is a parlay I absolutely like. I'm gonna give this as my first lock of the week right now. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Jeez, this thing does not stop ringing. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get this out. Liam Wilson, money line minus 600. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to send this out. All right. How do y'all feel about that lock? Is that a lock that I mean, does that look good? Liam Wilson, Guerrero, Wilder, all money line over 8.5 flow. I'm gonna get y'all other money line, but that's been a hit for sure. All right, let me get through some of these. Only bet I will take on Jake Paul is the knockdown prop. If you want to take the knockdown prop without Muscles, I can't tell you not to. You've hit 10 out of 11 times. Muscles is 10 out of 11 on the knockdown props. I got Schofield. I got the over. I think July 5th Carroll fight is such easy money. I would take that for sure. I'm definitely going to build a parlay around him for sure. I love and Billy by stoppage. Me too. We're going to do a little 2-leg parlay and Billy by stoppage, Wilder by stoppage once we get the stoppage prop on Wilder. But tell me what you think about that parlay I just put together. Muscles. I don't know about adding a bet over 2,500. All right, then don't add it. You don't have to. It's not going to change the odds much. I just wanted to get it below minus 200. That's all. You like Paro by KO? There's good lines. I don't have Paro on my book. You know, that's the problem. But yes, I do like Paro by KO. Let me see what other books have him at. Paro by KO is minus 135 and minus 125. I definitely like Paro by KO. Slow down. Am I going too fast? PJ? A lot of good fights this weekend that aren't listed yet. Keeping an eye out for Avius Griffin, Raul Curiel, Scrappy Ramirez, Patrice Volney, and Shaquille Thompson. Yeah, there's still a lot of fighters to add for sure. Oh, Tuparia? I'm contemplating adding Tuparia on my parlay. I would be in a 10 parlay win streak if Dan Buckley didn't lose. I don't have him on my book, do I? I can't spell his name. Tupuria. Yeah, I don't have him on my book at all. I don't have him on any book. What book do you got? Okay. Type the lock. You want to put the lock in a week? Join the Patreon. Join the Patreon. What up, Fast Car? It's good to have you here, Fast Car. Over on Ray, Farmer, and Wilder Ramirez money line. Okay, let me see. Over on Ray for sure. Farmer and Wilder and Ramirez money line. Yeah, this is gonna pay nice too. I like that. The corpse of Doradala is still fighting. I was heading to the casino to bet on Liam Wilson, then turned around because I don't like betting on BC level fighters. You just never look. That's a fair point, right? Liam Wilson is not an A class fighter. He's not an A level fighter. He's a B level fighter. I don't like to call him. He's a B level fighter. He could look crappy, but he's so much better. Like it's stylistically, this is a great fight for him. But I get your concern. If you don't like to bet on boxers that you don't deem very good, it's certainly understandable. Because if you don't think a fighter is very good, you're not going to be surprised when he loses. Because I don't think he's that good. Just waiting for the over prop for Ray. If you remove Ray, the parlays might say, yeah. So we'll wait for Ray. We don't have Paro on DraftKings. I know. Whack. I heard he was up and they took him down, but I never saw him up. I like the full leg parlay, bro, but my approvals. Well, I'll put my approvals. There you go. I'm getting in on it. Yo, I don't get Paro on FanDuel. What is with this? No one wants to bet on Liam Paro fights? I don't understand. Zorro on DraftKings. Zorro's on DraftKings. Right here, as you can see, minus 1,000. But there's no Zorro by stoppage is at minus 110. And the fight not to go the distance is up there as well. The Dollar versus Cordyceps 2015, hell of a fight, I guess. Just George, you got Farmer or Schofield? I got the over. I love the over, but I'm taking. For me, I'm gonna roll the dice. I did a video on this. I like Farmer, but in my parlay, I got the over 8.5. What day is the Zorro fight on? The Zorro fight Saturday. The Zorro fight is on the Jake Paul card, PJ. The over is 100% hitting. I bet on Farmer his past 3 fights and felt like he won at least 2. It's crazy. Jake Paul's a minus 700 favorite when he started. He was a minus 150 favorite. Jake Paul should never be a minus 700 favorite. You guys bet on that on your own peril. Now, I'm not telling anyone to or not to bet on that fight. I'm just simply saying I'm not betting on that fight, and I'm never betting on a Jake Paul fight. That's all I'm saying. Especially against Chavez, it's insane. I agree. I'd avoid his fights in general, and I've been saying that. You guys have any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? Let me know now, or forever hold your peace. Just again, I don't know what the schedule is going to be for tomorrow. I'm going to the NBA draft tomorrow. My Brooklyn Nets just traded. I've been all over the place. Brooklyn Nets have traded for the 22nd pick in a deal, a 3-team deal that sent Porzingis from Boston to Atlanta. Terrence Mann and a 22nd pick to the Brooklyn Nets, and Georges Niang and a 2nd-round pick to the Boston Celtics. So it's Porzingis and a 2nd to the Hawks, Mann and the 22nd pick to the Nets, Niang and a 2nd-rounder to the Celtics. All right, I can't believe it. Can't believe he was minus 300 against Mike Tyson. There was a 0% Tyson won that. What was a steal? I must say, I'm not betting on it. What's your favorite? What's your locks for this weekend, Gary? Farmer Schofield over. All right, go over. I'll go over it one more time because I'm a loving guy. All right. Let me read it off. I want to get all the odds correct. All right, let me read it off to y'all again. Liam Wilson, money line. Guerrero, money line. Wilder, money line. Over 8.5, Farmer Schofield. Liam Wilson, money line. Guerrero, money line. Wilder, money line. Over 8.5, Farmer Schofield. That is the lock. I know, Gary, I get it. I'm just saying I've never lost money on a Jake Paul. That's good. That's good. That's good. Look, as long as you're making money, what's a good bet? A bet that makes you money. What's a bad bet? A bet that loses you money. You know, to me, it's kind of that simple. Bet on anything that can make you money. I'm just leery of betting on them. That's all. All right, you guys have any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? Put them in there now or forever hold your peace. I'm about to wrap this up. We're going live for over a half hour already. My mom actually placed a bet on Jake Paul decision versus Mike Tyson, and she doesn't even gamble. There you go. She hits the money. It's a good bet. What's a good bet? A bet that makes you money. Even she knows. And take the Jake Paul. I mean, I don't know what the plan is for Jake Paul. I don't get it. He's horrible at boxing. I could train you guys for a week and you'd be better than him, but you know, it is what it is. People are entertained by it. I don't get it. But I don't have to get it. If you guys can make money on it, make money on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd bet on whatever. Gary, how do you grade the KD trade, the Rockets KD trade? I don't like. I get why Houston made it. Houston thinks getting KD. I don't think getting KD puts him over the top or puts him right there. And maybe it does. I just think at 37 years old, they gave him a lot for KD. I'm not a guy that's quit on Jalen Green. I think Jalen Green's going to be good, although he didn't have a good postseason. He's 23 years old. He's still very young. One bad postseason, and they kind of moved on from him. As far as Anthony Simons to the Celtics, I love it to the Celtics. Anthony Simons, 20-point per game scorer, fairly efficient shooting, a good player, good offensive player. Defensively, he doesn't fit in what Boston's looking to do for sure. I like it for Boston, and he's coming off the books. I got to be honest, I don't get it for Portland. Why does Portland want to add a 35-year? I love Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is one of my favorite players to watch, but he's old and shot, and he's not good anymore. Like we saw that in the playoffs. Drew Holiday is shot. So I don't like that for Portland. I don't understand what Portland's trying to do there. Just got in. Up, Randall. Well, I'm about to end, Randall, but it's great to have you aboard. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, thoughts before I'm about to drop off. Honestly, Jake Paul has been working for the past few years and is fighting some real competition. Now, if he beats Chavez, he's a real low-tier boxer. Yeah, but they all take dives. That's my point, though. Like, he's not beating these guys. He's paying them to take a dive. In all fairness, Chavez is miles past it. Seeing him against Urian Hall was so horrible, especially when Hall was on 3 weeks. No, Anderson Silva as well beat him. Yeah, Anderson Silva's not even a boxing to beat him. I don't know. You know, Chavez, you know, it's what it is. All right, I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Any last-minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, put them in the comment section now or forever hold your peace. I got another basketball question. The Celtics will need – yeah, it's good, and he can pick up some scoring. You know, he plays the two. I guess he's gonna play some one. I don't know. You know, they have Derek White. I don't know what the plan is for him. Simon's at the two. Jaylen Brown. I don't know exactly what their plan is, but they'll use him and they'll max him out. He'll play well there. He's on an expiring deal. They don't need to bring him back next year. And then they got 2 2s out of it too. So I love the trade for Boston. I don't really get the trade for Portland, but I love the trade for Boston. All right, y'all. I'm going to wrap. It is June 24th, 2025 from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.